Good morning students and welcome back to the class. So in the previous class we were discussing about the human health and diseases. In that we have discussed about the various diseases, okay, and further the immunity, okay, and that is ability of the body to fight against the this pathogens and diseases. We have in that we have innate immunity and passive immunity, okay. So after that we this discuss about the active and passive immunity, okay. So immunity is memory based, okay, as we learned. So here whenever a host, okay, or an individual is exposed to the antigen, either living or dead microbes or proteins, then what happens? Antibodies are produced. So this is called as a active immunity. You see, whenever a host is exposed to the antigens, okay, by injecting the living or dead microbes or proteins, then what happens? Our body will produce the antibodies against these antigens, okay. So that is known as a active immunity. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಂಟಿಜನ್, ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಪ್ಯಾಥೋಜನ್ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಅದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಹೋರಾಡಲು ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಓಕೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಟು ಸಚ್ pathogens, okay. But in certain cases, emergencies, this active immunity is not what is that? It is not going to be effective one. So in such a situation, ready-made antibodies, okay, that is called as passive immunity, okay, is introduced into our body, which directly fight against the pathogens, okay. For example, in emergencies like the snake bite and all that, we cannot wait the body to produce the antibodies. So in such a situation, the ready-made antibodies are introduced directly or injected directly into our bodies. We have so many antibodies, isn't it, nowadays, which are used or injected directly into the body to fight against those pathogens. And such antibodies, this is known as a passive immunity, okay. So you see, for example, this colostrum, this infants are advised to feed the mother's milk immediately after birth, because the mother's milk contains colostrum, that is an antibody IgA, which provides the antibodies, provides the strength or immunity to the infant to fight against the various diseases, okay. So that is a passive immunity. So passive immunity is nothing but the ready-made antibodies are directly injected into the body, okay, which fight against the various pathogens, various diseases, okay. Next, vaccination and immunization. So you see, antigenic protein or weakened pathogen. So the antigenic protein or weakened pathogen, the pathogen which is partially killed or it is weakened. So such a preparation is called as a vaccine. And this antigenic protein or weakened or partially killed pathogen, this is called vaccine, and it is introduced into our body. Then what happens? Antibodies are produced, and these antibodies, they fight against the pathogens when actual infection takes place. Okay, so this is a vaccination. And you see, in certain cases, like whenever deadly microbes like tetanus, snake bites, okay, in such a situation, what happens? Directly antibodies are given, and it is a passive immunization. Okay, and you see, the recombinant DNA technology, the recombinant DNA, that is the DNA has been altered, structure of this genetic material, that is DNA, is altered according to our requirement. So that we will discuss in detail in biotechnology, that is in recombinant DNA. So this recombinant DNA technology has helped us or enabled us to produce these antigenic polypeptides of pathogen in the bacteria and yeast. So that is why large scale vaccine production is possible. So example are hepatitis B, and vaccine is produced by yeast. Okay, and the next thing is allergies. You see, whenever you go to a new place, okay, then what happens? Or a new environment, what happens? You may feel discomfort. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಹೊಸ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಗೆ, ಹೊಸ ಸ್ಥಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ, ಇಸಂಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಅವಾಗ ಯು ಮೇ ಸ್ನೀಸ್, ವಾಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಇದು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಸ್ನೀಜಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ, ಸೀನ್ಬಹುದು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ allergies, due to allergies you have exposed to the new environment. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಡಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಸೀನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದು ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ಉಂಟಾಗ್ತದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಬಾಡೀಸ್. ಡಸ್ಟ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಪೋಲನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಹೂವಿನ ಏನು ಪೋಲನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಪೋಲನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಪೋಲನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಗರೇಟೆಡ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಟು ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಆಂಟಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಅಲರ್ಜಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಲರ್ಜಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಹೊಸ ಪ್ರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ. ಆ ಡಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಓಕೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನೀರಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಆಗಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಗರೇಟೆಡ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ to the certain antigens that is present in the environment is called as a allergy. Okay, allergy, and the substance which cause allergy are called as allergens. So ಈ ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ಎದರಿಂದ ಉಂಟಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಡಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಪೋಲನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ the substance which cause this allergy are called as allergens. That is dust, pollens, mites, animal dander, okay, all these. And symptoms of allergies are sneezing, ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಸೀನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, and watery eyes, ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಗೆ ಒಳಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಕಣ್ಣೊಳಗೆ ನೀರು ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎನ್ ಅಲರ್ಜಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ನೋಸ್, ಮೂಗು ಸೋರಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ, ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ಬರಿಗಂತೂ ಉಸಿರಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಲರ್ಜೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಟು ದ new environment or antigens present in the new environment. Okay, like dust, smoke, dandruff, this dander, okay, and all that. And certain chemicals, okay, the allergy releases certain chemicals like histamine and what is that? Serotonin. Okay, and these chemicals are released by mast cells. Okay, during this allergy, certain chemicals like histamine and serotonin are released by mast cells. Okay, and due to why allergies are caused, allergy ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್. ಈ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ದಿಂದ we have become more sensitive to the environment. Our immune system has come down. We have become more sensitive. So that is why these allergies are, we observe more allergies among the individuals. Okay, with this we conclude here and continue tomorrow. Thank you.